Okay, this first guy that I'm going to show is a guy who was trying even to get through the border, and he was busted with having a fake passport. And I just want you to listen to him, guys. Listen to this guy.
Talk about being caught red-handed. A short while ago, live on ENCA, Border Management Authority officials caught a man attempting to cross the Beitbridge border post, allegedly using a fake passport.
It was my first day where I was visiting in Zimbabwe. But what I saw, what I can see, I will never ever again visit. Because since from 6 o'clock I was here. Even now I'm still around here. Yeah.
Where do you come from? Where did you travel from?
I was in Zimbabwe. I went to visit a place called Gwanda. Yes. Yeah.
Are you a South African national?
Yes.
So this guy is not a South African. He's claiming that he said, I will never visit Zimbabwe anymore. He wants to claim that he's a South African. He's not a South African. So apparently that guy was arrested. He was traveling with a fake passport, trying to get in South Africa and trying to claim to be a South African, trying to claim that he's from Polokwane. Guys,
authority officials had their work cut out for them over the last 4 days. During their mission, they were able to facilitate the movement of over 20,000 people at the Beitbridge border post. Over 17,000 people crossed into South Africa from Zimbabwe and other neighboring countries during the period.
How are they carrying this huge fridge, a double fridge? You saw it on the ground there, guys, going through the bush carrying this fridge because they don't want to pay tax in a border. They don't want to use the legal way to get in the country and get out in the country. So they're coming to a country illegal and they're going out again through the same channel they've used
for their reasons in coming into South Africa illegally.
Yeah, the people that we managed to intercept, obviously, this is a very sophisticated operation. They are those who are called facilitators. They will be the one responsible for ensuring that they inform these illegal travelers that the border guards are now.
As you can see later, earlier on we spoke about people just crossing over, using the passages here illegally, crossing over to Zimbabwe, and also coming through with the cargo. That is a whole lot of things that were bought here in South Africa. They were intercepted here, and yes, you can see here. Exactly, these are people that have been intercepted crossing over to Zimbabwe with cargo. That is.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending what time you're watching this video. You could be watching from South America, you could be watching from North America, you could be watching from Asia, you could be watching from Europe, you could be watching from Australia, you could be watching from Africa, the mother continent, you could be watching from the Caribbean, you could be watching me anywhere around the world. I don't know where you are around the world. Maybe you want to hit that and tell me where you're watching me from. It could be the first time you bump into my YouTube channel, it could be the first time you bump into my voice, it could be the first time you bump into this face, it could be the first time you hear about me, or probably the first time you see me. My name is Tsonga Prince from South Africa. You're probably asking yourself again, what do we do? Right there, we do current affairs content. We talk about Africa, we talk about what's happening around the world, but most important that I'm here to defend my country from the illegal people, guys. I'm talking about the illegal person. If you know you want to come to our country illegal, I am actually defending my country because of you. I'm not talking about everyone. I'm talking about those who are here in my country illegal, and those who are doing crime in my country, and those who are still planning to come to my country illegally. I'm talking about you, to put you away from this country, because I'll be the first defense force to defend my country. The first person you're going to bump into when you Google South Africa, you're probably going to bump into my face, because I'm here to defend my country with so many things that it's happening here, guys. More than 75% of you, or more than 77% of you guys, you are watching my content, but you have not subscribed. So kindly guys, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification every time I upload the video, so that you can get that notification that I've uploaded a video. So guys, if you haven't done that, guys, so please go check that if you hit that notification button, so that I can able to reach to all of you every time I upload this video. One more other thing said, I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel, guys. I just want to say thank you to my all returning subscribers. I want to say thank you to my old new subscribers, and I also want to say say thank you to you who is just subscribing now. Thank you so much. Without you guys, this channel is nothing. We are now on the road to 10,000 subscribers. We just crossed over 5,500 today before I upload this video, guys. I just want to say thank you so much. I've got more than 5,500 people watching me and who have subscribed to my YouTube, who believe in me. So I just want to say thank you for keep on believing me. I will not disappoint you. I'll keep on defending this country. One more other things, guys. There's actually 3 ways that you can actually support this channel, guys. The first way is to watch this content and don't skip the advert every time I upload a video. That's the first way you can help me grow this channel. Then the second way that you can support me, guys, grow this channel is somewhere at the bottom here. If you're watching this video, just underneath the video there, there is actually a thanks button, super chat and super thanks. So please, guys, use those super chats. You can donate any amount that you want to donate into this channel. And you are not forced, guys, to donate to this channel. You donate because you want to donate. And I just want to say thank you to so many of you guys who have already donated to this channel. And I just want to say thank you to my new membership. I see you guys, you are coming as numbers to my new membership. Okay, that's the third one that I wanted to say. And the other way that to support this channel is becoming a member. There's a join button there. There's actually the first one is about 29.99 for those who maybe who don't have money, but you want to contribute. The small that you can contribute, there's 29.99. But I know it's a lot of money. It's not a lot of small money to contribute 29.99. It's actually less than $2. That's my first package. Then I've got another package that is about 149.99. This is 150 rand. That's probably more. How much is that? That could be something like how much in dollar that, okay, I'm not so sure. Maybe I'll write somewhere here how much is in that in dollar. And I've got a last one about $2.99 for those who really want to contribute to the channel. Some people, I know it's not about money, it's about contributing to the channel. I just want to say thank you so much, guys. Let me not talk too much. Let's get to the video. The video that I want to talk about, guys, it's what is happening between the border of Zimbabwe and South Africa, and Mozambique and South Africa. But today I'm going to focus more on Zimbabwe because this is what is happening now. And I'll also maybe on other videos talk about between the border between South Africa and Mozambique. I've done a couple of videos, but I haven't done much videos about between what's happening our border between South Africa and Zimbabwe. And guys, there's still a lot of people who are actually coming from Zimbabwe, illegally coming to this country. Already, I think they've already arrested more than 300 people. It could be more than that, guys, that they've already arrested that are trying to get it, that were trying to get in our country illegal. Some of them, they go, just here in Messina to go buy food illegally and come back the illegal way, getting back with lots of goods. I'm going to show you those videos. Maybe let me not talk too much, guys. Let me start showing you this video so that you can see what I'm talking about. Then we'll come back to this video. My computer is locked. Let me see here. Okay, let me unlock my laptop, guys. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, yeah. Let me try to unlock this laptop of mine, guys. Yeah, we are ready. Let me play this. Okay. So here we go, guys. Let's watch this. Okay, this first guy that I'm going to show you guys, is a guy who was trying even to get through the border, and he was busted with having a fake passport. And I just want you to listen to him, guys. Listen to this guy.
Talk about being caught red-handed. A short while ago, live on ENCA, Border Management Authority officials caught a man attempting to cross the Beitbridge border post, allegedly using a fake passport. South Africa's busiest land port of entry is bracing for even more attempts at illegal immigration as holidaymakers return from across the continent. The BMA has deployed extra guards and drones to monitor our ports of entry, which have been decried for being porous. Our reporter Moloko Moloto caught the action live earlier.
It was my first day where I was visiting in Zimbabwe. But what I saw, what I can see, I will never ever again visit. Because since from 6 o'clock I was here. Even now I'm still around here. Yeah.
What is the reason for the delay?
I don't know. No one have explained to us. Yeah.
Where do you come from? Where did you travel from?
I was in Zimbabwe. I went to visit a place called Gwanda. Yes. Yeah.
Are you a South African national?
Yes.
And have you already been processed? Have your paperwork been assessed and all?
No, I'm still waiting for the stamp. Yeah. And you see, it's very bad because I'm sick. You see, ne? I got an epilepsy. Ne? I even fall that side. Ne? You see? Yeah, because I can't manage to drink. I didn't manage to drink my medication. Yeah. When I asked them, okay, they took my passport. And then I went there. When I come back, I found another person. Ne? She said, no, you must get your passport. So I can't remember the police who took my passport.
So you don't have your passport on you as we speak?
No, now I got it. They give it back to me. Yes.
All right.
They must stamp it first.
What's your name, by the way?
Masipa.
Mazimba.
Masipa.
Masipa. Where are you from in South Africa?
Polokwane.
All right, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to speak to the commissioner or deputy commissioner again so that she can explain and clarify. I'm not too sure if you managed to hear those. They are complaining about the delay, which they say is unacceptable.
No, the processing is continuing, and we're having delays, Moloko. And as you can see, the gentleman that you engaged first, these are some of the things that caused the delays.
So as she was trying to explain, so the video where I got it, guys, it was not that long. So this guy is not a South African. He's claiming that he said, I will never visit Zimbabwe anymore. He wants to claim that he's a South African. He's not a South African. He said he was from Kwanda. He went to visit a village called Kwanta. The people from Kwanta, they're in Zimbabwe. Please comment below if you know that guy. So apparently that guy was arrested. He was traveling with a fake passport, trying to get in South Africa and trying to claim to be a South African, trying to claim that he's from Polokwane. Guys, and I just want to say, here in Polokwane, we have a lot of illegal Zimbabweans staying here because the first province that they enter, it is Limpopo province. They're going to be of course, they reach Makado and other villages, Venda and Messina and other things. Then they move down to Polokwane. That's where so you can tell this guy is a Polokwane boy, and in terms of like he's been here before and he's claiming to be South African, but he was caught, and that's what they're saying. The delays is because of such people like him. But let's continue, guys, and watch more videos. That's the thing that we're dealing with in South Africa. People claiming to be South African. I just want to say something. You know, be proud of where you come from. Be proud of your country. And if you're not proud of your country, I don't know what's wrong being proud to say I am a Zimbabwean, I'm a Mozambican, I'm a Nigerian, I'm an Ethiopian, I'm whatever. Be proud of who you are, where you're from, where your ancestors are from. You know, I mean, you can see. I mean, he's taking chances. He's going direct to them with a fake passport, guys. It's so sad that this is what we're dealing. This is what we're dealing with. I actually thought most Zimbabweans, they just cross the border illegally. They don't really have illegal passports. But I mean, it's proof that we have Zimbabwean, we have illegal passport entering into our border, entering into our country. We need to protect our country, guys. And this is sad. And I want to say this, Zimbabwean, we love you in South Africa, but there's a way, follow our process. Stop using the illegal way of getting in our country. Stop using fake passport of getting in our country. We love you as South Africans. We love many of you guys, but it is not right for you to come to our country illegally. It is not right for you to do what you're doing to our country. It is not right for you to come to our country and do crime. You understand? We are trying to, when the statistics comes out to say crime in South Africa, they don't say Zimbabwe. They say South Africa is the most criminal place, or South Africa is the most, you have seen Nigerians trying to make whatever, because it's this type of people who are coming to our country doing this crime, and when they release these stats, it says South Africa, and forgetting these are the people who are coming to our country. I can tell you the crime that has been committed in our country, the crime that 20% is probably South African. We do have South Africa who are doing crime. I can guarantee you that 80% of the crime that has been done in this country, it's not South African, it's illegal people who are in this country. But let's continue. I want to continue to show you this video, guys. This guy has taken much of my time, but let me continue to show you these videos.
Authority officials had their work cut out for them over the last 4 days. During their mission, they were able to facilitate the movement of over 20,000 people at the Beitbridge border post. Over 17,000 people crossed into South Africa from Zimbabwe and other neighboring countries during the period. It is, however, the porous borderline that has become a grave concern for the BMA. Hundreds of people smuggle goods into Zimbabwe through the broken border fence. Over 120 border jumpers were intercepted and arrested over the last 4 days. The BMA says the deployment of sophisticated technology has stiffened its operations at the border.
This is where we're beginning to see the benefits of the technology that we have deployed during this festive season. We have deployed, actually been reporting drones in 5 ports of entry. This is one of the ports of entry that we have deployed the drones. We also deployed the body cams. We also deployed what we call push-to-talk. So we have been using this drone to monitor those areas that we regard to as vulnerable segments. And then this obviously is one of the vulnerable segments that we have identified, and we are using drones to monitor this area. So there are these colleagues or these folks who don't necessarily have documentations, who don't have passports, and they were trying to avoid paying tax through the goods from the products they shall purchase from South Africa. So they will use this unfortunately passage to pass to Zimbabwe from South Africa.
Guys, I'm gonna continue to show you more videos of Zimbabwean getting out of our country illegally, going to buy goods in South Africa, coming to buy goods in South Africa, and taking back those goods via illegal route. They don't want to pass through the border system because they know they need to pay tax. That's why I say these people don't care about the growth of this country. They just want to do the illegal thing. They come to South Africa, buy the South African goods. Nothing wrong coming to South Africa and buy goods and support the family in Zimbabwe. We support that Zimbabwe to come to South Africa and buy goods and go back home, you know. And I will applaud those who are doing that. We're not coming to do criminal things, but it is wrong for you to come illegal way, jump borders, don't go through the border system, do what you do, go through the illegal way, through the bushes, buy goods and cross over with fridges. As we said, a double fridge, guys, carrying the double fridge. How are they carrying this huge fridge, a double fridge? You saw it on the ground there, guys, going through the bush, carrying this fridge because they don't want to pay tax in a border. They don't want to use the legal way to get in the country and get out in the country. So they're coming to a country illegally, and they're going out again through the same channel they've used, through the bushes, through the rivers, to cross over back to Zimbabwe. I can guarantee you guys, there's not even one South African, not even one single South African trying to cross illegally to go to Zimbabwe. There's South Africans who are going to Zimbabwe, but all of the South Africans, we follow the laws, we respect the constitution, we follow everything. There's not even one South African that you can find crossing over to Mozambique illegally, crossing over to Zimbabwe illegally, crossing to Botswana illegally, crossing to Lesotho illegally, crossing to any country illegally. And if there's those people, I want you people to show me those South African people who are doing that. But I can guarantee you right now, there's zero, because we as South African, we were taught to follow laws and follow rules and follow the constitution and respect other countries and respect other people. But people come to our country, they don't want to respect our law. They don't want to respect that. You can see, guys, these people. What I can say, I'm happy that the South African, they're starting to use drones. But I'm asking myself, why have you not been using drone? The only disappointment that I'm having with our law enforcement, that they're using DJI Mavic. I'm a photographer and I know this equipment. I mean, you can use, of course, it's helping them to use DJI Mavic. What I want to say to the BMA is that the drone that you're supposed to be having now, the drones that the government need to invest now, it's a drone called Ghost 4 drone. Ghost 4 drone. Those are the drones that can, because this Mavic, it can only travel 2 kilometers, guys. You cannot go further than 2 kilometers. It means they cannot see on the other side what is happening. So it means they must have a lot of these drones to cover all of these areas. The drones that you need to get is called a ghost drone. Maybe I'll put a link here, or maybe I'll put something that you can see which drone I'm talking about. Maybe I'll show you also a picture of the drone that I'm talking about. That's a drone that you must be using as a border control officers to really track these people. Because this drone can travel about 12 kilometers. And this drone can, even at night, has great vision for at night. And it does not make much noise as many other drones because it can scare them. And when they hear this drone coming. It does have noise, but not as noisy as this many other drones. Most army people use this drone to patrol and check what's going on. That's the drone that I'll be happy. Once I see that drone, our law enforcement is using it to check our borders. I'll be happy to say, you know what, this is how we're supposed to be patrolling in our borders. But other than that, they are trying to work, but is it enough? It is not enough. South Africa, it need proper border, because if we have walls, if we have proper borders, they cannot carry these fridges over, because we are losing a lot of money in terms of tax because of these people trying to do what they're doing. So the money will be collected through them if we put this border over this. And what I'm disappointed is that it looks like in these borders, it's only the South African government. So it looks like the Zimbabwean government, they don't care. You won't see them anywhere patrolling to make sure that the people don't cross over illegally. I'm so disappointed with the Zimbabwean government and the Mozambican government not working in these borders. They're only there in just in the border collecting money. Other than guarding that, it looks like they're not there. But let's continue and watch these videos. I'm disappointed. I want to show you more what these people are doing in our country. Let's watch the next interview.
Many people are, of course, trying to see this as a golden opportunity to perhaps, take advantage of the fact that the officials will be focusing on the border gates. But the BMA has been able to continue with that work, both in the processing of the large volumes of people at the border gates and those, of course, trying to get an easy way inside. But definitely not easy, I can tell you that, Audrey. And I'm joined by Assistant Commissioner here, who has been part of the operation of intercepting those trying to get their way into our borders illegally. That day we saw that first arrest that took place in the border, that difficult terrain where people often use those bushes to hide. How did we manage to close down on that individual as we watch the officials, essentially clamping down on a larger operation, of course?
No, very good afternoon, Veronica, and very good afternoon to the viewers. These are the benefits that we are beginning to see, or the positive results that we are beginning to see from the deployment that we did on the drones together with the body cams. We are able to see through the screen that we have here the people who will be using the illegal ways to go through Zimbabwe or to come to South Africa through the river and then through the use of the boat. So after having seen this on the screen, we are able to interact with our bodyguards who are on the ground to inform them that there are people who are carrying this kind of goods that are going to cross this particular river or this particular border, and where they are able then to intercept them. Hence, we're able to see this kind of operations and the results that it produced.
Yeah. And let's talk a little bit about the individuals that we've seen coming through from the border. Various of them you can see that play different roles. One group bringing goods for other people, others saying that it's out of desperation and destitute. Just walk us through the individuals, at least this afternoon, that we've managed to intercept and what they've basically, told the officials for their reasons in coming into South Africa illegally.
Yeah, the people that we managed to intercept, obviously, this is a very sophisticated operation. They are those who are called facilitators. They will be the one responsible for ensuring that they inform these illegal travelers that the border guards are now stationed in this particular area. They will inform them so that they find other ways to use to go back to Zimbabwe. So there will be those, again, another group that will be obviously those who will be carrying the goods themselves. So others will be saying that we bought these things here, the goods this side of South Africa, we are going to use them, we are going to sell them this other side. The only problem that we have, and that is the reason why they are doing these things of illegal crossing, is that they don't have necessary documentation. They don't have passports. Some of them will be having passports that unfortunately have expired. Hence, they have resorted to the use of this illegal way of crossing through the river. And there will be those who are facilitating them and ferry them through the boats that they have themselves developed, for to say.
As you can see, guys, a lot of them with a lot of things that they're buying from South Africa, crossing them through the river, crossing them through the bushes, not paying tax, not having passport to cross over. It is sad to see the government of Zimbabwe not helping the people in Zimbabwe to able to come to South Africa. They're claiming that the passport is expensive in Zimbabwe. Guys, it cannot be our problem that they need to deal with the Zimbabwean government. We cannot, in the process, be losing tax money because the government of Zimbabwe is failing the people. The government of Zimbabwe need to wake up and help the citizen, because it is sad to see one of our African brothers suffering like this, but it does not mean that you must come to our country illegally. Guys, let's continue watching this and let me talk too much.
And the individual that we managed to intercept, just walk us through the process now that he's been arrested alongside a group of other 9 individuals just a few moments after he was detained. What is the process after this?
In terms of the goods that we confiscated, we do hand them over to SARS people who will then continue with their processing. There will be goods that, in terms of the standards that they use, will be destroyed, and then there will be those that they will see how to process them further. If it is about the fridge, I'm not sure what they are going to do with the fridge, but there will be ways after determining the processes that they follow that they will then process that particular fridge. But in terms of the people themselves, we take their fingerprints and then we document them as undesirable travelers. So they are banned to enter South Africa for 5 years. And then we do what we call V-listing, which is a process that is provided for in the Immigration Act, so that they don't find themselves coming back to South Africa within 5 years. So that is what we do in terms of the goods and then also in terms of the people.
Yeah, but
it's good they're getting banned for 5 years, guys, but I hope there can be even more harsh a harsh treatment, because these people are really destroying our country. Even though some of them, they're not doing like a heavy crime, but crime at the end of the day, it is crime. Stop what you're doing. This laws in this country, this channel that you can. I mean, you don't need to apply for visa. You simply need your passport to cross over. Just follow the proper channels. Why are you doing these illegal things when you can? It's when I hear people visa free for Africa, it's to show you some of these people are idiots, because you look at this, they don't need a visa to come to our country, but they still choose to do the illegal way. It's to show you that it's not about visa. It's about people some of the people in Africa who want to do the wrong things, who want to channel themselves doing the illegal way. I mean, you can cross with those goods, but just pay tax of those goods. And there are goods that are not supposed to cross over. Just follow the laws. It's as simple as that. Let's continue. I want to show you more people as we speak this January. More people are coming to our countries, doing as they please in our country. And look, coming to our country illegally, crossing back to their countries illegally with goods and everything. Let's watch the next clips, guys.
Yes, you can see earlier on we spoke about people just crossing over, using the passages here illegally, crossing over to Zimbabwe, and also coming through with the cargoes. That is a whole lot of things that were bought here in South Africa. They were intercepted here, and yes, you can see here. Exactly. These are people that have been intersected crossing over to Zimbabwe with cargo. That is cargo bought here in South Africa. They avoid transporting this cargo through the legal means at the border because of taxes. So they use these passages here, the holes in the fence, and this is what has been intercepted. We're talking about it's like your essential things, like your fridges, your washing machines, and a whole lot of things. It's men and women. And there's a little bit of human element. When you look at these people, and not all of them are in South Africa to commit crime, but they are not using the legal route to cross over to South Africa and also cross over to Zim. And this is what has been happening here. Border Management Authority officials have been here in the thick of things. It's all hands on the deck trying to intercept movements. They're also using technology, but these people they also have their own technological devices. Some of them use binoculars to see when the officials, SAPS, Border Management Authority, are approaching them, so they know how to evade them, they know where to hide. And this is what transpires here every day. And of course, you spoke earlier about resources. Border Management Authority needing more resources to deal with this.
I agree with you that border management need more resources. That's what I'm talking about also. Not those DJI drones, guys. Government can do better. Government have the money to buy proper drones. Don't go buy 20,000 drone and you think that 20,000 drone, it's a drone to patrol our border and protect our country. Go buy proper drones, guys. I said the government must go buy Ghost drone. Ghost 4 drone. Google it, guys, and you will see this is the best drone that I'm really advising the government. This is the type of drones they need to have. But you can see what is happening in our borders. Our South African government is losing a lot of billions because of illegal people in our countries. If they're not committing crime, they're doing this. Our country is under attack, guys. And you people, when we come and defend our country, you come and call us names. But guys, let's continue and watch and continue to finish up this video.
Just talk to us about this latest interception.
Yes, Lieutenant, this is a very successful interception in one of the vulnerable segments of the borderline whereby a number of goods were trying to cross the country illegally where they have not been declared according to the proper channels. And you find that most of these carriers of the goods do not have any documents with them to be able to cross through the border. So this is a very illegal activity that is happening, but with the vigilance of the Border Management Authority, we are on the ground with a number of border guards and we're able to intercept this. We are being assisted by the South African Police Service members who are also here. We will be handing over the perpetrators to the police for them to further process the cases, and the goods will be handed over to SARS for them to be evaluated in terms of the value of them. There's a number of items. Shockingly, there's a double-door fridge that is trying to cross here. So you would wonder as to how it was carried in this area. And, why was it not carried through or declared through the proper channels? Yeah.
Exactly, guys. What's happening? It's sad. I mean, like, we've got proper channels that they must follow, but they choose not to follow the proper channels. And as you can see, like, guys, I know sometimes I'm also very hard on our law enforcement because we want them to protect our country. But you can see some of our law enforcement are doing good jobs. Guys. So wherever we see this law enforcement doing great jobs, we need to we need to give them the flowers where it is due, guys. Because you can see it's not every law enforcement is corrupt. It's not every law enforcement is not doing the job. We can see. And for those who come and sometimes want to compare this government and the apartheid government, I would say it's totally wrong, because let me tell you, the apartheid government, it should have never happened, and I don't want to see the apartheid government taking back power again in this country of ours. And I understand, I see you come into comment section and saying the apartheid government was better. There's also a lot of things that the apartheid government did. Our law enforcement, they're not perfect. Look, we want them to do better. We want them to do better. We're saying those who don't want to work and protect this country, they must leave. We don't want them to be ready, because we know there's those corrupt ones. We're saying all those corrupt law enforcement, they must leave and go where they want to go, but not to be part of this law, because you can see these people are here to work and defend our country. And we just want to say thank you, officers. We see the hard work that you are putting, and we know there are those who don't want to work. We know that those who are working with these criminals to do what they're doing in our country. But it's not always that we have to criticize our law enforcement all the time. We criticize them because we want them to wake up. We want them to really work hard, because if we don't criticize them, I'm talking about those who are doing the wrong things, they will continue to do the wrong things. We need to defend our country, and our country needs to be defended. It starts by me and you to say you are doing the wrong things, and it starts by me and you to say you are doing the right things. Like these officers that we are seeing here, they are working hard and to protect our country. We just want to say thank you as South Africans, to say we see you doing the great job. But let's just continue and finish up this video, guys. I don't want to make this video too long. It's already long.
Yeah, ma'am, I grew up not far from here, and I know the tough terrains here and also the heat. We are standing in 38 degrees Celsius. Do you think that your officials need more resources to deal with this?
Definitely, we need more resources. This is not the only segment that we had intercepted people in. We are from just 2 kilometers away from here. There was another vulnerable segment that has been created for the transporting of illegal goods. We also have our member station there. We're able to intercept some illegal persons there as well, and we have handed them over to the police, and they will be processed. So the Border Management Authority is in need of resourcing in terms of human resource, but mainly funding to ensure that we carry our mandate effectively, and we're able to do more with the securing of our borders.
We need our law enforcement need more resources to really fight the challenges that we are faced with, guys. It's sad. I don't want to lie. It's sad to see some of these Zimbabweans, because they I saw some mothers sitting down there. You can see they're not really criminals, but it's just they're choosing the wrong route to travel to come to South Africa and do the things. I feel sorry for them, because those are mothers. That could be my mother. That could be my aunt. That could be somebody. But what I'm going to say to the Zimbabwean is that there's right channels that you can follow. I mean, you don't need a visa to come to our country. You just need your passport. Just follow the right channels and do and follow our laws and follow our constitutions. As much as we come to your country and we follow your laws and follow your constitution. As you can see, guys, so many things. And now I'll do another video, guys, and show you people crossing with boats over the bridge. They're waiting there to cross over with illegal goods to our country. So we're saying, stop it. It end there, guys. We cannot continue like this. If we want better Africa, we cannot have better Africa and when these type of things are happening. And the government of Zimbabwe, you must work hard to help your people in Zimbabwe. Your Zimbabwean people are suffering because you people, you are eating the money. You people, you are not taking care of the people of Zimbabwe, and it is affecting us as South Africans. Guys, let me not make this video very long. I'll see you on my next video. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, guys, so please hit that subscribe button, guys. And I just want to say thank you one more time again for those who are donating to my channel. I just want to say thank you to my new membership who have joined to be members of this channel. I'll see you on my next on my next video. And I just want to say, wherever you are around the world, I just want to say I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. May we have a blessed 2025, and I hope wherever you are safe, and I hope wherever you are, everything is going well. Let's just go to other countries and respect the laws and the constitution. So guys, I love you. I'll see you in my next video. Sharp.